Hi, I'm Kamrin Dorsey, and I recently got this great new job for this company called CutCo, world's finest cutlery, and I was wondering if I could share my goals with you real quick before we begin. So I actually took this job because not only do they pay well, they also have scholarship opportunities for me to help pay through my college education, and I saw this as a really good opportunity for me to also work on my communication skills, especially in the business world, eye contact and speech. So after I give this presentation, I would appreciate a little bit of feedback on how I do. And first off, we're gonna begin with a demonstration. But CutCo, the company, has been around for over 6 decades. It is made in Olean, New York.
Okay.
And CutCo knives are made in America, specifically in America. No other. It's not made overseas and shipped to a factory.
Right.
It's made right here, and it's been around since 1949. We're also a top-selling American-made brand, and with over $200 million. And CutCo is also a proud producer of K-bar knives used in the military. And we have a great new partnership with Utopian Coffee that provides freshly organic roasted and fair trade certified coffee delivered right to your door, but I'll get to that near the end of our presentation.
Nice. Okay.
So to start off, I'd like to show a product that demonstrates our quality called the Super Shears. So here you have a penny. With the Super Shears,
You showed on the camera, right? You saw them pop in your face.
Wiggle. Fast.
Is it dead end?
Cut your finger
I didn't
off.
know what that was.
I don't know what that is, but I didn't know.
It's a yard.
you can cut
Did
through
it
metal. Yeah, it's a cut.
Nice.
Let me do it. Go. Yeah.
You see? Strong. Cut.
It is a strong cut. And also,
Can we put this in the Corona
it
bottle?
is easy to wash because
Nice.
check those out if you'd like. They're also great for cardboard, plastic, thin metal, and arts and crafts. They're good for cutting the heads of vegetables like broccoli. You can use them in the kitchen or in the garage. They're tough, durable, and dishwasher safe, and they're good for both right and left-handed people.
Right.
They also, as I showed, they're good for cleaning and they resist rusting.
Okay.
So let me show you where we got the idea for CutCo. So here's the booklet. So do any of these knives look familiar to you?
All these knives here? This looks familiar. This looks very familiar. The low-grade plastic handles, stainless steel blade. That looks very familiar. Sanitary.
Well, with these common knives, these are the disadvantages with them compared to the CutCo knife. Now, with common knives, with the wooden handles, grease gets in between the wood very easily, splinters, they can break easily, and just overall unsanitary. Now, with construction knives, this is in most knives in general, you have a partial tang where the metal only goes through midway, it stops right there, which can mean all the difference because with a partial tang, knives have a higher chance of breaking, and it's just overall weaker. Now, plastic knives are probably stainless plastic blades, more plastic than metal. They're more sanitary than a wooden handle or a construction.
Gotcha.
But they dull quicker, and you can't really sharpen them.
Okay.
So, also, have you ever heard of planned obsolescence?
Yep. Planned obsolescence, yes.
Same goes for common household knives. Wears quicker, so you would have to keep paying the company more and more money.
Right.
Every year. And that's not really a good investment.
Absolutely not.
So most people own their knives for 10 to 15 years, but the funny thing is that they are only designed to work properly for a few of those years. So you end up using dangerous and unsafe tools.
For a period of time, yeah.
So let me show you why CutCo solves all of these problems.
Okay.
Let's get out.
Bro, you can start taking that stuff in if you want.
a second. This is a petite carver.
I like those.
How do you like the feel?
Very good.
Feels good. So what you're feeling right now is the wedge lock handle, which was you won't see anywhere else from any other company, and it was designed by industrial designer Thomas Lamb, who studied over 700 pairs of hands to come up with this hand-perfect handle.
700 pair of hands?
Yeah, it was molded in clay and made to fit in.
Nice feel.
Nice fill.
Well engineered, bro.
Well engineered. Your thumb and forefinger lock into place for safety and control. This makes the handle more comfortable and reduces hand fatigue. And although this makes CutCo more expensive, it's worth it because it's comfortable and safe.
Nice.
Thank you. The second feature is our thermal resin handle. It's an expensive material to use, but it's worth it because it's tough and durable material that won't crack, break, or chip or splinter. It's completely non-porous, so it's very sanitary, and it won't absorb any odors, moisture, or bacteria. It's also heat resistant up to 350 degrees, so it won't melt easily, and it's dishwasher and detergent safe.
Nice.
So also what you have is a full tang, so the metal goes all the way through, and you have triple rivet construction. You see these rivets here? Silver alloy, 3 nickel silver alloy, and it's stronger than brass, so they would never pop out. I don't know if they've ever popped out on you before.
No, they haven't.
They never have. Well, these are sure not to pop out, and they are polished smooth with the handle for durability, strength, and comfort. Another feature is their high-grade steel. This steel is expensive to use, but it's worth it because it's the best of both worlds. It stays sharp, and it doesn't rust or corrode. It's a 440A steel, which is an ideal steel for cutlery, and it provides maximum edge retention and stays sharper longer than any other steel. We're going to put this away now. That was the petite carver. And what I'm going to show you next is another demonstration, a cutting test actually. So we're going to use rope for the test because it won't harm the knives and it gives a good comparison. So nice. I'm going to move the book out of the way so we can.
Okay.
First, we're going to use their straight edge.
Should I try?
Yeah. So start at the back of the blade.
Mine or yours?
That's yours. So start at the back of the blade. The back of the blade. Yeah, at the back of the blade. Press hard and count the number of strokes it takes to cut through.
Well, I know this one's dull, so I don't know why LeBron brought this one out. This is the one that was dull.
Right.
This one will take forever. It won't cut through. I don't use this one. This one doesn't cut.
Yeah.
This one actually is trashed. I've been using this. This one's not good. But that's a great demonstration to check.
Right. So, all right, now we're going to try the serrated edge. Let's see how many cuts it takes. Fifteen. All right. Now we're going to try our own CutCo serrated edge. Here, or the petite carver. And start at the back.
That's a big one.
How many strokes?
3 strokes.
That was 3 strokes. So what these are made of is with the double D edge. CutCo is the only company who offers this type of edge because it's so expensive to manufacture, but it's worth it because it's not a serrated edge, so it does not rip and tear at your food. The double D edge can be sharpened, however, if used properly, it will remain sharp for 10 to 15 years. It has 3 blades in between each of the points. One cuts forward, one cuts backwards, and one cuts straight down. It cuts faster, cleaner, and finer than any other edge. The points protect the edge rather than being the edge so it doesn't go dull when it hits the cutting board or plate. And can you see how this will save you time in the kitchen?
Absolutely.
There you go. So because of the unique features, CutCo does cost more than most household knives, but everyone who owns one says that they are worth every penny. Penny. And here's why. Now I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if I mentioned yet, but the forever guarantee that CutCo stands behind, where guarantee lasts forever. So if anything ever goes wrong, with your CutCo knife, like if it dulls, if there's an issue, then you could always send it back to the company, and they'll send it back to you free of charge, except you would just have to pay for shipping.
Okay.
But your unit would be intact. So we can guarantee forever performance, as I said, because you can send it back. We also have forever sharpness. If at any time your tool needs to be resharpened, you send it back. And if you damage your CutCo through unconventional use, you can still send it back for half the retail price.
Okay.
So you also have a 15-day unconditional money-back guarantee.
Okay.
So you can use your CutCo cutlery for 15 days at least, a few weeks, and if you're not satisfied, you could send it back to the company free of charge.
Free of charge.
Get a full refund. So CutCo is such a great investment because you'll never have to buy another set ever again.
Gotcha.
And you can't beat
Lifetime
American
warranty?
Lifetime warranty, forever guaranteed. So, and if you can't beat American made, then what else are you gonna be? Right? Helping out the employment, New York. There you go. So, anytime you want to do a good job, you need to have the right tools. Whether you're playing golf, working on your car, or preparing a meal, a quality set of tools will save you time, money, and energy.
Gotcha.
So this is why most customers choose to invest in a set of CutCo. I'm actually gonna make this quick book open, and I'm gonna start showing you the sets.
Gotcha.
One moment. So this is our most popular set, the homemaker set. And
11 pieces?
Well, so what you have is the paring knife right here, which
One you showed me earlier.
Yeah, one I showed you earlier. Everyone needs a good paring knife. CutCo's long handles make peeling and paring comfortable. The paring knife is great for paring potatoes, apples, and pears.
Yes.
Also for pitting peaches and plums. You'll use this for small jobs in the air, like taking off the tops of strawberries, but never on the cutting board, which is why we have the next tool in your set, which is the trimmer. This is your utility knife for small fruits and vegetables. You'll never squash a tomato ever again. Mine has a pearl handle. What color do you like better?
Black.
You like black? We do have color options. So the trimmer is great for trimming excess fat from meats around the edges. Also for slicing oranges, lemons, and lime. Everyone loves it because it's so versatile, but it's never used for spreading or serving. That's why we have the next tool in your set, which is the spatula spreader. You ever eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches?
I use that in the home, yep.
That's exactly what you would use. One side peanut butter, the other side jelly, and then you can also use it to cut because it also has the double D edge, right? So then we have the petite carver. It's good for, it has two jobs. First, it's good for large summer fruits and tough vegetables like a pineapple. It's ideal for cantaloupe, grapefruit, and pineapple as well, as I mentioned.
Okay.
You can also slice eggplant and squash with it. Second, it's your everyday meat knife for kitchen, my bad, mispronounced it. Chicken, steaks, and small roast.
Okay.
And it's used with your turning fork. Besides everyday carving, your turning fork gets a lot of use. The three sharp tines will turn your meats and vegetables like chicken and bacon in the frying pan.
Okay.
Removing pickles and cherries from the jar could never be easier, and it's also great for hot dogs on the grill.
Yep.
Okay, so with the turning fork, besides everyday carving, the turning fork gets a lot of use. Three sharp tines will turn meats and vegetables like chicken and bacon in the frying pan.
Okay.
Removing pickles and cherries from the jar can never be easier. It's also great for hot dogs on the grill.
Gotcha.
And you also have a heat inducted handle.
Really?
Yeah, you won't burn yourself.
Sure, I got you.
None of the pieces so far are used for larger foods. That's why we have the next tool in your set, which is the butcher knife. Now, the butcher knife is your heavy-duty knife that protects your other knives. It's perfect for watermelons, cantaloupe, and all types of squash. You'll also use it for the joints of ribs and whole chicken.
Okay.
So you could buy a whole chicken and
Cut it up.
you end up saving money. Right. You can also separate frozen foods like hot dogs and hamburgers, but it's not a chopping knife, which is why we have the next tool, the Petite Chef. Now, the Petite Chef is every kitchen needs a good chef knife. Should we get?
No, we're fine. Let's go.
So every kitchen needs a good chef knife. The high knuckle clearance makes it comfortable and safer. You'll use it for dicing, mincing, and chopping onions, peppers, garlic, fruits, and nuts.
Gotcha.
It's great for the 6 S's: soup, salad, stew, stir fry, stuffing, and salsa. Chef knives are for chopping, not slicing. That's why we have the next tool in your set, which is the slicer. You can see right here. Our slicer is the best bread knife in the world.
Ah.
You'll never smash or tear fresh bread again. The long double D edge also makes it great for cutting cakes and shredding lettuce for salads. So you also save money by buying a head of lettuce versus a bag.
Nice.
It's perfect for slicing boneless meats, but it's not for anything with the bone. That's why we have the next tool in your set, which is the carver. The master carver set. The carver and the carving fork are both included in the
Gotcha.
master carving set. And you know, I know you barbecue and host family.
Absolutely.
So you won't use it every day, but you'll be glad you have it. You'll need it for barbecue, big roast, and all of your family occasions. It's important to have both forks because the turning fork is used to pick up the food, while the carving fork is designed to hold meats down. So they work hand in hand. So pretty much the base set is just 4 little knives, 4 big knives, and 2 forks.
Okay.
Can you see how over a lifetime you use each of these tools?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why some customers choose to purchase our signature set and our ultimate set.
Ryan, turn the stars.
So our signature set,
Okay.
aka the family set, comes with everything in the basic set plus our 4 most popular tools: the traditional cheese knife, the hearty slicer, the petite santoku, and the super shears I showed you earlier. Now our ultimate set is the largest set, and it comes with 20 tools and 12 table or steak knives. This set is perfect for people who love to cook and entertain. Now I want to go over real quick another utensil I have, another knife I have, which is the table knife, and this is also another demonstration of it. This is your traditional table knife. You can hold it. So to complete your set, your table knives are used for every meal: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have a rounded tip and wide blade like a butter knife, making it safer, but with the double D edge, it cuts like a steak knife. This means no more earthquake effect at the table. We recommend 2 table knives per family member so you don't have to wash them after every meal.
Right.
Quick session. Give me a second. I just want you to do a couple strokes and then cut straight down.
That?
Yeah. Look at that.
Nice.
Cut through letter. So, for customers who feel like
right?
the feel,
Okay.
So for customers who like the feel of a large steak knife, or our 2 larger sets come with that option. The most popular, I have a page for you, is our wood blocks, solid oak wood blocks.
Okay.
And which look great on the counter. They won't slide on your counter, and they have horizontal slots to protect your knife edges.
Gotcha.
And the cutting board I showed you earlier, which we did the demonstrations on, it comes free. So it's important to use a soft plastic cutting board such as this one, because glass, granite, and marble cutting boards are too hard and will dull your knives.
Right. Plastic.
Right. To complement your set,
How about wood, no?
Wood? That still kind of dulls your set too.
Okay.
Yeah. To complement your set, we have incredibly durable kitchen tools and gadgets. here. My bad.
That's okay.
Kitchen tools and gadgets. The 5-piece kitchen tool set is dishwasher safe and will replace a whole drawer full of old kitchen tools. The Thermo resin handles are also heat inducted.
Gotcha.
They're all heat inducted. The entertainer pack comes with our 4 most popular gadgets: the ice cream scoop, cheese knife, and vegetable peeler. Also the pizza cutter. All of these gadgets have comfort, grip handles, and are of course forever guaranteed. So, Mr. Wayne, let me quickly review why so many people choose to invest in a set of CutCo. You'll always have a sharp, American-made knives that are comfortable, safe, and sanitary. CutCo is guaranteed to last forever, so it will be the last set of knives you ever buy.
Gotcha.
And CutCo saves people a lot of money. Most customers who buy CutCo eat out less.
Okay.
So if that saves you $100 a month, that's $1,200 saved a year. Over 25 years, you will have saved $30,000. There are several reasons why so many customers choose sets. With a CutCo set, you will always have the right tool for the task at hand. CutCo sets have a built-in discount, so it's cheaper. Sets are much safer because they come in a block or tray. Sets, as I mentioned, come with a free cutting board to protect your knives. And we also have interest-free monthly investment options.
Okay.
So you don't have to pay for it all at once.
Gotcha.
So Mr. Wayne, if you're like most people, you probably never had the chance to price fine cutlery. Am I right in that assumption?
Actually, I have.
You actually have? What brand?
I don't know. We've got some in there now and I've actually experienced some of this before. I'm not sure what the brand was, but this one's CutCo. This one's CutCo.
It is CutCo.
I don't know what that one was, but I actually have done that.
Just like anything else, there is a wide range of quality and prices available. I'm sure you'd agree you compare CutCo to a cheap. You couldn't compare CutCo to a cheap set of knives that you find in retail, local bargain stores. Also, you wouldn't compare it to a luxury set with silver sterling handles costing about $5,000. So I have a price comparison that I'd like to show you with 2 other high quality knife cutlery companies.
Okay.
They're also both good. They're called Wusthof and Schoen. Wusthof and Schoen. And they are 2 of the top selling brands in stores. They're very high quality sets made overseas, and they have almost everything you look for in a set of cutlery.
Gotcha.
Have you heard of either of them?
Haven't heard of Wusthof nor Schoen, right?
Or Schoen? Alright. As you can see, the price for the Wusthof set is $3,435, and the price of the Schoen set is $4,800. Sometimes you can find them on sale between $2,000 and $3,000. Even for that kind of money, these sets are totally worth it, and let me tell you why. Wusthof and Schoen both have full tangs, high quality handle designs, high carbon stainless steel blades, and limited warranties.
Okay.
These are, however, some differences between these sets and CutCo. They have straight handles compared to our comfortable wedge lock handle. They have straight edges compared to our double D edge. They use 420A steel as opposed to us. We use 440A high carbon stainless steel,
Gotcha.
which stays sharper longer.
Okay.
There's a big difference between the. There's a big 20 unit increment difference from the 420A steel to the 440A steel.
Okay.
A lot of difference. And Wusthof and Schoen only have limited warranty compared to us.
For
We have
lifetime.
lifetime guarantee. Now on those guarantees alone, I'm sure you'd agree CutCo is at least twice as good as both of these. When a product offers twice the quality and value, it should equal twice the price. And at twice the price, you're talking $3,000 for a basic set of CutCo. Now let me show you what you get. Okay. Now with the first set option is the ultimate set, which is great for people who love to cook or entertain, as I've mentioned. It comes with all the basic tools and almost all of our specialty tools like the cleaver for really heavy duty cutting and a boning knife for really precise cuts. It also comes with 12 table or steak knives.
Okay.
The middle set is our signature or family set, which is great for people who like to cook. It has the basic tools and then the most popular accessories, such as the super shears I showed on the penny, the traditional cheese knife, the hearty slicer, and it comes with 10 table or steak knives. The third set is our #1 seller, the homemaker set. This is great for people who have to cook because it covers all of the basics. So you get all 10 tools, 8 table knives, a wood block, sharpener, and a cutting board. And the best thing about these sets is that they're not $3,000. They're not even as much as the Wusthofer Schoen sets that I showed you. The Ultimate set that comes with the kitchen tool set and the entertainer pack come with twice as many knives, guaranteed forever, and is only $2,499. The Signature Family set for people who like to cook is only $1,819. And the basic Homemaker set, which is the same size as the $2,000 Schoen set, is only $1,212. $12. Now, what most of my customers do when they get one of these sets is they'll break it up into 5 interest-free investments. That gives them a chance to try it out and see what they're really going to use it for. They only put down $537 for the complete set, $391 for the middle set, and $262 for the basic set. If you were considering a set of CutCo, which set would you think you'd get the most use out of? The basic Homemaker set, the Signature Family set, or the Ultimate set?
Probably the Homemaker set.
A Homemaker set? Alright, great. Let me explain our first call special. The first call special allows me to give you free merchandise when you place an order on my first visit. If you get that set today, I can give you, say, pillar free. Now, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you this question. Would you like to try this set along with your free gift?